What's going on, guys? Happy New Year 2015. Today I'd like to bring you guys a kind of like a bigger vlog to just tie together a lot of stuff that's the Evan entries related. First off, I want to apologize for not having any vlogs out when I said I would. My original intent was to have at least one out every single week, I think I said, and I kind of strayed away from that in December. December was a really weird month, and things are just really off that month, and I didn't really get done what I wanted to get done, and I'll kind of get into that in a second here. But it's a new year now, so hopefully we can kick things off with more consistent vlogs. Should be cool. So yeah, that's my goal now. So hopefully you'll be seeing more of me. Well, I mean, hopefully you're not watching these for me. Hopefully you're watching them for information, but you'll be getting more vlogs with more info and whatnot more consistently, so it won't be these huge gaps, so I don't have to do giant videos all the time I want to make a vlog. So yeah, that's the plan. The first thing I want to touch on today, just to let you guys know, is about the Ice Cave Poetry Collection. My original plan was to have it out at the beginning of December. Unfortunately, I have fallen quite a bit behind in my scheduling with the whole thing. It's editing, and the poems aren't that long. It's not that long, but there are a lot of pretty lengthy entries within it. So it kind of takes a little while to edit my stuff and just kind of like replace certain words and whatnot. But I think my original goal was to have it out the first week of December. Then that wasn't working, and then it was all prepping for the holidays and stuff like that, and a lot of stuff just kind of got in the way. Um, and then I was thinking, oh, maybe I could have it first week of January, which was actually when I finished writing it. Was in the first week of January. January 1st, actually, I finished. So I was like, oh yeah, maybe first week of January. That's not looking very possible. What's looking more likely, however, is more than likely I'll get started trucking away at it again, editing next week. So as long as I can stay consistent with that, it will more than likely be done by or before the end of the month. I don't want to throw out a specific date out there because I really don't like doing that to myself. I don't like doing that to other people because more than often I usually don't meet that date, or yeah. And like I stated in the past, I don't really want to rush anything. I don't like rush editing, which is what I kind of did with Preface, and I didn't really like doing that. To be very honest, if I had more time to work on Preface, I would go back and work on it a little bit more. But that's another topic for another day. Um, but regardless, the SK Poetry Collection is coming, and when it comes, it'll be nice and shiny and all that other good stuff. So I'd rather just take my time on it now instead of rushing, and when it's ready, but it shouldn't be too long. So just want to let you guys know that it's not too far off, so yeah, it'll be on the way. Um, Next thing I also wanted to touch on, writing related, is Median. So my plan was to start on Median in December as well. That never actually ended up happening. I'm in the process of writing out an outline for it. There's some story details that I don't want to talk about because it would kind of take away from the story a little bit. But there's some story details that I'm kind of ironing out. As I stated in the past, Median is actually going to be the longest entry within the Season and Archers trilogy. So it's the longest chapter. It's 6 sections. So what's 6 times 3? So 18 scenes. So yeah, 6 sections, 18 scenes. So it's definitely going to be the longest within the trilogy. So this won't be done for a while, but I kind of wanted to split it up where I would do one half in spring and the other half in or one half in winter and the other half in spring. That's still the plan. And whether or not if I want to release each half separately or if I'd rather do it all together is something I'm still deciding, still thinking about. I know for sure that when I get done with the first few scenes, I will upload them and share them all with you guys so you can get a concept of what the continuation of the story is going to be about and like how things are going to unfold a little bit. But I haven't even got to writing any of that yet, so I'm still in the outline process right now, and I won't start actually trucking away with it until that's done. So that should be something also I will be getting started on next week. Hopefully even next week, maybe if I get lucky, I can start writing at least maybe the first couple scenes, but I don't see myself progressing further than that until I'm completely done with the outline, because I really don't want to screw up any story details. So I want to keep everything organized and everything in proper order. I don't want to have to rush through anything. So, but yeah, Median is coming. It'll be done before the end of spring. So, I'm gonna try and have these consistently roll out. It's not gonna be like, oh, not till next year. Um, the trilogy will be completed by the end of this year. So for sure, Caesar and Arthur's trilogy will be finished by the end of this year. There's all short stories, so they're really not that long. The only thing that I'm worried about personally is making sure that everything is edited properly, because, as you guys already know, I edit all this stuff by myself, and like, I'm not a professional editor or anything, so I just really want to do it to the best of my own ability and make sure it's at least readable for all of you. Um, so yeah, that's what's going on in terms of all the writing projects right now. So that stuff is definitely on the way, and with, like I said, with future weekly vlogs and whatnot, I will keep you guys updated about how everything's going. If plans change or anything, or if official dates pop up, I'll definitely let you guys know. So that is the plan for those things. Last thing I want to touch on, or a few last things I want to touch on, um, which is really core of the evidentries related, is the ending of the Places saga. If you guys were on the Sanctuary today, you would have known that the crossover period, part 3, is now up and it's available to read. And this one single entry, is what ends the entire Places saga. So Places Saga, if you guys didn't know, consists of the Ice Cave, the Prologue Plains, Castles, and then Castles Part 2. So those are all done. The whole entire Places Saga has now wrapped up. Um, Normally, when these sort of things end and like a new chapter begins and whatnot, I kind of usually like to make a big deal about it. However, this year I haven't really made as big of a deal about it as one saga or one chapter ending. Usually I make it a pretty big deal about it and have like all the focus on that, but you'll see why I'm not really making a huge deal about it soon. Definitely a new saga is coming. Actually, if you guys check on the website tonight, the Avid Entries website tonight, that is, there will be new stuff on there. Which I'm actually not going to discuss what the new chapter is going to contain and what it's going to be about. I'm going to save that for a later vlog. There should be one entry. There should be one entry coming soon. Maybe not tonight. Maybe there will be. So you might want to check that out. But I definitely won't touch on what exactly the whole concept of the new saga is going to be about until... What the heck was that? I think there's animals banging on my window. So yeah, I definitely won't touch on what exactly the new saga is going to be about until a little down the line. So it might be a little while, maybe next week I'll make a video that's entirely focused on it. It depends on how much time I have, but I'm definitely really stoked to be starting something completely fresh, completely new on the website. Something that's completely brand new from the Places saga. But definitely, I don't want to spoil anything, but definitely the Places saga will have its, how do I say this? It will leave its mark. I'll just say that. It's leaving, but at the same time, it's not going anywhere just yet. Which is another reason, hint hint, why I'm not making such a big deal about it wrapping up right now. But definitely there is new stuff coming. Every year I bring in the new year with a new theme and everything. But yeah, that I will save all that stuff pretty much for a future update, and it'll be just strictly all about all the new sagas and all the new chapters and whatnot. So you could look forward to that in either next week or the week after that. It shouldn't be too long. But that's pretty much all I wanted to touch on today. Hopefully you guys had an awesome New Year. I'm like really tired and like scattered. My sleeping schedule has been really off for the last few days. It's kind of been like sleep a few hours, wake up, stay up for several hours, and sleep another few. It's kind of like taking little power naps, and it's weird because if I sleep like 2 hours, it'll energize me for a little bit. Though I'll feel like crap, I'll still be energized somehow, and then it'll just die off like that, and then I kind of have to sleep again. And I'm kind of at that period right now, but not quite ready to go back to bed. I really wanted to make this vlog before the evening, before I open up the Avid entries, for all to show off all the new stuff. Um, but yeah, that's really all I wanted to touch on today. This vlog is reaching 11 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. I talked for a long time. I ran for a long time. Anyway, thanks for checking this out, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully it was informative. Hopefully you guys are, if you've been following the Avid entries throughout the last 4 years, I believe, thank you so much for reading everything, even if you think it's weird or if it's off or if it's just not your thing. Just thanks for checking out in general. Thanks for supporting. If you are into it, I hope you are as stoked as I am for all this new stuff. It's going to be really awesome. I can't wait to get started on this new journey, this new saga. So it's going to be really awesome. So yeah, definitely just keep checking out the Avid Entries YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done that yet. You could follow Avid Entries at Avid Entries on Twitter, also to know when all the new updates and entries are out on the site. And then I'm on Facebook. It's just Blake Michael Reuno on Facebook, and that Facebook page, Blake Michael Reuno, is pretty much strictly used for all the Avid entries related stuff as of now. I use it for a few other things, but it's pretty much just all updates that are coming from the site. So those are where you can get in touch. So yeah, definitely subscribe so you know when the new vlogs and whatnot come out and all that other good stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys have a good New Year. Definitely enjoy the rest of your winter break if you're on it, or if you're just on a work break or whatever, vacation. Definitely enjoy that, guys. I will catch you guys in a future vlog, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day.